What's up guys, it's time to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite. The SMG770 Samsung smartphone is indeed going to be the next big thing from Samsung, but in a very cheap price compared to what it's gonna offer. So we have heard almost everything about it, like its specs, processor, battery from certification. But what about design? Previously, it was speculated that the Galaxy S10 Lite will follow the design of the Galaxy S10e with middle punch hole and bigger display, because after all Samsung is going to launch this so-called S10 Lite variant to compete with the likes of iPhone 11 and iPhone XR. Because of course no one can deny this truth, the Samsung Galaxy S10e, which features an AMOLED panel with a punch hole selfie camera, has sold decently since it went on sale earlier this year, but is nowhere near as successful as Apple's iPhone XR, which was the best-selling smartphone globally during the first 6 months of 2019, whereas the Galaxy S10e didn't even place within the top 10, and as I said the main reason was the display. Galaxy S10e has just 5.8-inch display, which is too small display considering it has a very slim bezels and some more features that were also missing in the S10e. But now Samsung finally learned their lesson and about to go all in with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite. So out comes the new patent from US Patent and Trademark Office, spotted by All About Samsung. So this could be the design of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite. As you can see on the front, it's pretty much like the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. We have dual punch hole up front, and yes, it's going to be OLED, 6.7-inch Full HD Plus panel with little bit bigger bezels, and it has to be, of course, it is a light variant. Samsung has to cut corners so that they could price it aggressively. It also has curved edges, which means difference between the light and non-light variants is almost non-existent. But on the back it has some changes. It is rocking a dual cameras on the back in vertical orientation, kinda like of Galaxy S9 Plus, but it's not having a fingerprint scanner. Maybe it could feature a side-mounted fingerprint sensor or the in-display one, and if it will feature the under-display fingerprint sensor, then obviously it will be the optical one. Hopefully Samsung will improve their optical fingerprint sensor in the S10 Lite as much as their ultrasonic ones. And speaking of the cameras, so the S10 Lite will be rocking a 48 megapixel main sensor along with a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and on the front it could feature same sensor as of the S10 Plus, 10 megapixel main with 8 megapixel depth sensor, or Samsung might also go with an ultra wide on the front as well. And if you still have some holes for the good old headphone jack, so this patent further confirms the headphone jack will never come back. And in case you don't know, so it will be rocking a Snapdragon 855 processor inside it with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. You can also expand the storage via micro SD card up to 512 GB. As for the powerhouse, so it could have a 4500 mAh battery. Recent certifications from Brazil's Intel network reveals a 4370 mAh battery, which could be the minimum rated capacity. The typical capacity, which is the one advertised by smartphone manufacturers, could be around 45 or 4400 mAh with the support for Samsung's crazy fast 45-watt charging technology. It will also come with Android 10 based One UI 2.0 right out of the box. The Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite is expected to arrive later this month in time for the Christmas shopping season in around $700 to compete with iPhone 11, or maybe Samsung could shock us all with $650 starting price. But yeah, you can expect it around $700. So yeah, that's all on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, so like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.